my humble obeisances into the dust of your lotus feet again and again. We are very
Hare
much
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Srila Gurudev. We are very much pleased to welcome you all to the 20th day of our Kartik feast, of our ongoing Kartik feast. We are having Radha Sunya, the missing mercy. And on this day, we are having, Srila Gurudev to talk about what devastates our spiritual life most. So in this series, we have been taking so many different topics around the Radha Shunya, and we will start the session. But just before that, we will have a quick announcements around the interpretations. So devotees who want to relish the lecture in Hindi and Portuguese, they can join their respective channels by clicking on the interpretation, which looks like a globe icon, and then choosing their preferred language. हिंदी भाषी भक्तों के लिए एक आवश्यक सूचना, आज की कथा को हिंदी भाषा में सुनने के लिए वो अपनी स्क्रीन के दाहिने निचले हिस्से पर ग्लोब आइकन दबाएं और हिंदी का चयन करें. One more announcement, as we are aware that we are keeping a journal of everything we are learning through this series. So just keep the pen and paper handy to reflect on your thoughts and to share on your reflections. So again, we welcome you all, and today we will quickly jump on to begin the session by a Vaishnava bhajan. Today we'll have Kirupe Paibo Seva, written by Srila Narottam Das Thakura in the sweet voice of Shivani Jha Mataji. So I'll request her to maybe quickly start with this bhajan, and then we'll jump on to the session. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for allowing me. Hare Krishna Maharaj, please accept my most humble pranams.
Hare Krishna.
Kirupe paibo shiva, moi durachara. Shri Guru Vaishnave Rati Nahila Amara Ashishamayati Mana Magana Haila Vaishnave Mitra Ratina Janmila Vishai Tuliya Andha Hanudivani Si Gilafam Shadite Pire Maya Se Pishachi Inhari Kariya Jaya Jadana Jaya Sadhu Kripa Bina Aranika Upaya Adushadarashi Prabhu Patita Uddhara Ibara Naruttam Kara Nistara Kirupe Paibo Shiva Moi Durachara Shri Guru Vaishnave Rati Nahila Amara. Translation: I have no devotion for either the Vaishnavas or my own spiritual master. How is it possible for a rascal like me to attain devotional service? My mind is always drawing in illusion. I have not even the smallest fragment of devotion for the Vaishnavas. I have become blind by constantly meditating on the objects of the senses. The Maya which has placed a hangman's noose around my neck. Even if I can cure my blindness and defeat the Maya hangman, I cannot become free from material illusion without the mercy of the saintly devotees. O Master, O purifier of the sinful, O Savior of the fallen souls, please rescue this Narottam Dasa. Hare Krishna, Danvat Pranam.
Thank you very much. It's
Hare
beautiful.
Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji, for the bhajan. It definitely invokes the prayers from Narottam Das Thakur. And as it mentions that our master does not look at our faults, but they simply redeem the fallen. So with this prayer, we request Srila Gurudev to maybe start with today's lecture. Today we are having reflections on the sacred teachings, the Radha Sunya. And the topic for today is what devastates our spiritual lives the most. Srila Gurudev, we request you to maybe please start the session. Thank you.
Namah Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pisaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pisaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Tinamane Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesa Sannavad Bhaktacharya Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesa Sannavad Pasatyari Satare Hey Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrindam Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Sivasadi Gora Bhakta Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Prabhupada, 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 Hare Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Haribo, Haribo, Haribo. Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivajagacharya Astutarasita Sri Srimad His Divine Grace ISKCON Founder Acharya Jagat Guru A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivajagacharya Astutarasita Sri Srimad His Divine Grace Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada Ki Jai आनंद को वैष्णव वृंद की जय नाम आचार्य से लहदा से कुरा की जय प्रेम से श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य को नित्यानंद से अद्वैत के दत्तर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपाल गोविंद श्याम कुंड कुंड गिरी गौरवधन की जय वृंदावन धाम की जय मथुरा धाम की जय नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की जय जगन्नाथ पुरी धाम की जय जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा देवी सुदर्शन चक्र की जय जमुना माया की जय गंजेश माया की जय तुलसी देवी की जय भक्ति देवी की जय सामवेद भक्त वृंद की जय निताई गौरा प्रेमानंदी all glories to some of the all glories to some of the devotees, all glories to some of the devotees, all glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pita Bhutala Simati Bhakti Tita Swami Say Krishna Padaya Prabhupada Shitana Shri Gaura Karuna Sakti Bhakti Tita Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pita Bhutala Simati Bhakti Tita Swami Say Krishna Padaya Prabhupada Shri Gaura Karuna Sakti Bhakti Tita ज्ञानातिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानञ्जन शलाकया चक्षुर्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा Pandiham Sri Guru Sri Yutaka Sri Rupam Sri Gajatam Sahagana Ragunatam Vitam Tam Salivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Shaitam Sri Radha Krishna Gopina Shankura Kunda Giri Garodhan Ki Jai Brindavan Ki Jai Atturadam Ki Jai Navadi Maipudam Ki Jai Jagannath Puridam Ki Jai Jamuna Mai Ki Jai Ganges Mai Ki Jai Tulasi Ki Jai Bhakti Devi Ki Jai Samavesa Bhakti Ki Jai. Oh, glory to assemble devotees, oh, glory to assemble devotees, oh, glory to assemble devotees, oh, glory to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. Oh, Vishnu Padya Krishna Pita Bhutale Sumate, Bhakti Tita Shanti Mr. Krishna Padya Sri Gauranga Shakti. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, welcome all of you to our discussion on Radha Sunya, missing mercy. So we continue our discussion as we do every day. And today we have another beautiful day. Another beautiful day to look deep into our Krishna consciousness. See what's necessary to be removed. See what is necessary for us to improve, to work on. Today, day 20, we are looking at what devastates our spiritual lives the most. Hari Hari Bol. Sin versus Aparadha. The critical question. What is more serious? A sin or an aparadha? Think about it. They are actually different. An aparadha is more serious because it is not as easy to rectify as a sinful activity. An assault on ordinary dharma. A sin means engagement in improper or unhealthy activities and may only involve us personally. It may also be against someone else or involve someone else. But essentially, a sin is an assault on morality and on ordinary dharma or piety. It involves a breach in ethics, truthfulness, righteousness, cleanliness, etc. An assault on Sanatan Dharma. But an aparadha is an assault on Sanatan Dharma, entering the domain of spirituality or bhakti and sabotaging the attempt for transcendence. Aparadhas have grave consequences. Yes. Sin and aparadha are not the same. They are completely different. His Holiness Gokishore Dapraj Maharaj said, sin, like a dust and a mirror, you can use cloth to clean it. You can use our hand to clean it. You can use cloth to clean it. Aparadha is like thunderbolt. You cannot use hand to turn away thunderbolt. Thunderbolt is devastating. So they are completely different. So Gurudev is explaining here the difference between sin and aparadha. He said, I'm repeating, The sin means engagement in improper or unhealthy activities. For example, what is sin? So, I take alcohol, that is sin. You want to take alcohol, that is sin. You want to break principle, that is sin. Illicit condition, it is sin. We can rectify these things. Yes. It may also be against someone else or involve someone else. Like for illicit dealings, it will involve somebody else in activity. It is sin. But essentially, a sin is an assault on morality. Yeah. Morality. Or truthfulness, righteousness, cleanliness. Yes. These are considered sin, etc. These are sin. It goes against morality. Someone is not clean. Someone is not hygienic by nature. It's not apparent. This is sin. So someone has a very bad habit like telling lies. That is sin. That is sin. One can get free from it easily. The consequences are not so heavy like Aparadha, an assault on Sanatan Dharma. But an aparadha is an assault on Sanatan Dharma. It's an interference, entering the domain of spirituality or bhakti and sabotaging the attempt for transcendence. Aparadhas have grave consequences. Yes. How do we attack the Sanatan Dharma? So, aparadha. If one kill a devotee or insult a devotee, it's an aparadha. That's aparadha. If preaching will not go on, we don't have a devotee, preaching will not go on. Or people who are misrepresenting religion or Krishna. It's an aparadha because it will confuse many people. We mentioned the other day, people who are faithless and doubtful, they are doing this because of Canada said this, Germany said this, Kapil said this. Gotham said this. So which one is correct here? Which one? Because what I will say, what everybody say, I will present everything that what I'm doing is the best. Everybody is doing like that. So people become faithless when they see and people are using religion to misbehave. Therefore, a special hell has been created for religious cheaters. Special. Like, we have a special hell for political leaders. Political leaders have a different cell. A presidential hell, a prison. Yes. So there's a special hell for religious cheaters because according to Srila Prabhupada, they make our preaching duty very difficult. Or people who blaspheme also, Lochita Mahaprabhu, they blaspheme Nityananda Prabhu, they blaspheme all our acharyas. All our acharyas. That's Aparadhas. Very devastating. Yes. Sin can be rectified impersonally. A sin can be forgiven by paying the price of undergoing rectification or atonement. In material dealings, if we break the laws of society or an institution, we have to pay a fine or suffer a penalty. Rectifying sinful behavior can be an impersonal affair. Yes. If one steals something, you go to court, they charge you a fine. They charge you a fine for stealing something. You pay a little fine. It's not much. But if you kill a person, if you kill a person, it is no more a sin. It's more than a sin. Heavier. We can break a law and then pay a fine, go to jail, or suffer another consequence that has nothing to do with the sin or the particular person who has transgressed against, who was transgressed against. If we rob somebody and then go to jail after having been caught, we are dealt with by institutions and laws. Usually, there's no necessity of any interaction with the person sinned against. A direct effect. With an aparadh, it is more serious because it is Radha Sunya. When we become divested of the mercy of Srimati Radharani, it has a direct effect on our ability to execute devotional service and to progress in Krishna consciousness. So it is very serious. Very serious. Aparadha. We are bereft of the mercy of Srimati Radharani. So it will not make progress. So we are personally affected, and other personalities associating with us are also affected. Yeah, if I break any piece, I smoke cigarette, your family members are not going to suffer for that. That I smoke cigarettes or take any alcohol. Your family members are not going to do that. But if we are offending pure devotee, family members will participate in that offense. That's it. So it's more serious. Then we are bereft of the mercy of Radharani, and our family members also will not be helped. All right? Slagogvina Maharaj ki jai. Slagogvina Maharaj's explanation. Duli lepa, that is dust, versus Vajra lepa. One should understand that there is a difference between sinful activity and offense. One may be a greatly sinful person who has committed many sinful activities in this life and previous lives. But all of these sinful reactions are like duli lepa, layers of dust. They can be washed off very easily. But aparadhas are like vajra lepa, very strong layers like a thunderbolt. They cannot be washed off. The reaction to sinful activity can be easily washed off. If you merely chant Hare Krishna and attain the stage of Namabhas, then karmic reactions are washed away. The example is Ajamila. He was a very sinful person. Chitragupta, who record all of the sinful activities of the conditioned souls, had made a very big book for him. When the Yamadutas came to take him, Ajamila uttered the name of Narayana. He was only calling his son, yet he attained the stage of Namabhas, and his sins were completely washed off, finished. But Aparadha is a layer like a thunderbolt. Thunderbolt is devastating. Thunderbolt strike the head. It's finished. It's finished. Going internal, true reflection. Dust versus thunderbolt, 10 minutes. In Rupa Shiksha, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Lila, chapter 19. It is described that even if a very spiritually powerful person whose bhakta latter devotional kripa has climbed up to the feet of Krishna commit offenses, everything can be finished. Reflection. What are some practical ways I have identified so far to avoid Radha Sunya in my approach to relationships with devotees? What are some practical ways I have identified so far to avoid Radha Sunya in my approach to relationships with devotees? Discussion. Why do offenses to devotees seem invisible to us, easier to justify or forget than moral or ritual mistakes? Why do offenses to devotees seem invisible to us, easier to justify or forget than moral or ritual mistakes? If one go to the radio station and announce, ladies and gentlemen, from today, I am the president of Nigeria, the Federal Republic, the commander-in-chief of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I am now the president of this country. All protocols have to be observed. Before you leave that station, you will be arrested. You'll be arrested. Yes. Before in the next minute, be arrested. But one can go in for a lifetime declaring oneself to be God, and nothing will happen. What will happen is you get followers. Many followers, you be worshipped. You be given properties. You have a big properties. Thousands, millions of disciples will come there to worship you. They will wash your shoe and drink the tournament. There's so many Rakshasas who have deceived people in their God. They have worship. They have followers, large followers. So one can advertise himself as God and nothing will happen. For a lifetime, nothing happen. But he declares a president in the moment you get arrested. So why is it that offenses to devotees seems invisible? Not easier to justify or forget than moral or ritual mistakes. In the is so. In the social, what they say, social world, if you can go to court and use the scripture to swear. You can swear with the Quran or Bible or Bhagavad Gita, but we cannot swear in our traditional worshipers place. You cannot go and swear with anything. Why? They know that justice will take effect immediately. Cannot hide. But in the court, the burden things, it people see it's just a formality. So you can swear and go away free. It's a formality. You can't do that in a traditional circle. So this is a discussion. Thank you very much, Hare Krishna. Enjoy your discussion.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Srila Gurudev. Dear devotees, we now have 10 minutes with us for the reflection. Soon you will see a prompt to join a group. So please join that. How we can use the time is like for the first 5 minutes, we can think deeply about the points that we want to reflect upon. And in the remaining 5 minutes, we can utilize it like for the first minute, we can get to know about the members of the devotees of the group. Next 3 minutes we can use to discuss the points amongst each other, and then the last minute the representative of the group can utilize to jot down the points in brief that he or she would like to present in the main channel. So in this way we will use this next 10 minutes, and we'll resume the katha after that. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Also, dear devotees, in each of these groups, you have been already renamed as representative underscore group 123. So you can be on the lookout on the name, whichever devotee's name has a representative suffix will be the representative of the group. So we are starting the rooms now. Please make sure that you utilize the time. The rooms will be closed right after the 10 minutes are over. Hare Krishna. Dear devotees, please click on the prompt that you see on the group to join the breakout rooms. Yeah. Shwetadeep Mataji, are you not seeing any prompt yet? Okay, let me try to put you in the Hindi room only then. Now, Shwetadeep Mataji? No? Wait. Till then, you can use your time to reflect and put you in the zone. Sorry, dear devotees, for those of you who were in the middle of the discussion, but we had already extended it by 2 minutes. We would also encourage the representative as you enter the room. Please encourage your group members to turn their videos on. It will be nice practice to have the videos on and interact with each other. And also some nice observations from a few groups where they encourage devotees who are already ready with their responses to raise their hands. So it saves out on some time to call upon the next members. So I now request all the respective group representatives to kindly raise their hands on Zoom so that we can call you out. Prashant Prabhu, we are seeing your hand is up, so you can go first, and then as you see the other hands up, you can call upon the other devotees. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Srila Gurudev. So, in the group discussion where we had this 2 points around what are some practical ways we have identified to avoid Radha Sunya, the group talks mainly about first we should try not to indulge in something which can offend devotees. And if we have identified that, okay, we have committed something that could be potentially offending to the devotees, we should definitely beg for forgiveness. And we should try to maintain the mood of Tranadapi Sunichena Tarorapi Sahishnuna. So in this way, these are some practical ways that can help us avoid Radha Shunya. One of the devotees also mentioned that uh, from the lecture of Tamal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, he heard that by doing our rounds early in the morning, we ensure that we are avoiding Radha Shunya, and we become so humble in our relationship with the devotees and our dealing with the devotees that eventually we are not committing any such mistakes. And regarding the discussion point, why do offenses to devotees seem invisible? One of the very fair point came out from the group was because of our false ego. We sometimes just think, okay, this is rational, this is natural, this is not any offense, and just we are not ready to accept those offenses. And one of the also point was sometimes, let's say we are hearing from our seniors or god brothers, god sisters, we take their discussions too casually, and yeah, we take them for granted. So these are few things where few reasons where we feel like, okay, these are the certain reasons for the offenses to seem invisible to us. So and the caution here is that we should remain prayerful to Guru Maharaj and Gauranga, and because of those blessings only we can get a bit humble in our dealings and remain away from Radha Shunya. That's the gist of the group. Srila Gurudev.
Thank you for sharing. Good.
Next, we will request Krishnananda Prabhuji to please unmute and talk about his
Hare
realization.
Krishna, Srila Gurudev. Please accept my humble obeisances unto your divine lotus feet. We had discussion and we got a few results. From Hamsuduta Prabhu, he told about why do offenses to devotees seems invisible to us. He said that we used to do offenses out of ignorance.
Don't mention the name of
And
the person.
okay. So the first point they said that we do offenses out of ignorance. And second point they said that familiarity from devotees and insensitive dealings which brings offenses. And one of the devotees, they shared that we are practicing casual dealing and it leads to offenses. It leads to casual dealing with devotees also, with a spiritual master and to Krishna also. Some of the practical ways which they said to avoid Radha Shunya is that they said that looking positive sides of devotees. And second, they said looking internal, like how steady they are in their devotional life, how selfless they are, and seeing them as part and parcel of Krishna. They also said that we have to look upon them like how wonderfully they are doing their service. Like one of the example, one devotee quotes that one of the devotee I see in the temple, they used to make garland, and they used to make garlands so wonderfully, and they used to check all the details. And I can't do those all the things. So seeing our disqualification and seeing their qualification is one of the practical way. And they said one of the point is that practicing gratitude and not talking about them when they are not present, like especially their false side, and begging forgiveness even if there are any, if there are any offense. Thank you, Guru. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you for sharing all the nice realizations.
Next, can we please request Brahmani Mataji to share her reflections, please?
Hare Krishna, Shri Gurudev. Please accept my most humble obeisances to you.
Hare Krishna.
So some of our the points shared was that the principle of ahimsa is so important inside of relationships that we can try to not be reactive in case of a discussion, for example, and auto observation, self-observation, and before observing the other person. So having a more distanced overview to not get so involved into whatever instances are going on. So seeing things broadly, like trying to follow the examples of the great souls. Another point is that when any bad feeling and negative feeling as envy or anger arises, we can, instead of letting ourselves let go through these emotions, ask, well, why is this coming through? Isn't it interesting that I'm feeling this? What is this feeling trying to tell me? So in this way, we can see the situation in a broader spectrum. Another observation is another point, sorry, is that self-observation to be constant, but also kind and gentle and loving. So we're not getting lost in our pride, trying to justify ourselves, but looking truthfully with open eyes, very open eyes, to understand what Krishna wants to show us without being so influenced by what Maya is trying to achieve from us. Also, another very important point is to pray for our protection when we are going to chant. Also, the very strong prayer of Nrsimha Kavacham is very good and powerful because it protects us from ourselves and material desires. And in the beginning of the day, offering everything to Krishna can help us avoid a lot of the offenses. And since everything is so external, Vaishnava Parada is something very internal. So it's hard for us to stop it. There's no one watching for our offenses in our mind to come and tell us. So to be aware of these differences is important to avoid such offenses. But even though they are internal, they will come up in their relationships. So chanting our rounds attentively will be key to avoiding all other offenses. So not judging, not thinking ill of anyone, even if the person is not even a devotee, we will create a strong habit and acquire strength in that habit. For any situation or any trial we might find ourselves, we can pray to Srimati Radharani to not commit offenses. Hare Krishna.
Very good, nice sharing. Very good point. Good. All of you really went into it. All of you. That's very good. Everybody is really taking deep interest in these things. Very, very good. I wish all of you success. Not all of this group, all the devotees. But you are really going to this. Very good. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Next, we would like to hear from Aman Prabhuji about the points he discussed in the group.
Hare Krishna, Srila Gurudev, Dandat Pranam.
Thank you.
With the hope that the discussions are in line with the understanding of the Shastras, I try to share the points discussed in the group regarding the practical ways to avoid Radha Sunya. The group members enlisted the following points. They mentioned that we can be more forgiving, we can be more prayerful, remain alert in our dealings even with the non-devotees. Strong sadhana and practicing it every day is one important way. We can remain humble and do our services as a menial servant without false prestige. As you always mention, careful avoidance of aparadh towards devotees, being careful. Few other points were being grateful to Gurujan is the only hope. Knowing that Krishna is the cause of all causes and repeatedly remembering our goal and practicing regarding the same under the expert guidance of a practical devotee. And regarding the next question, why do offenses to devotees seem invisible to us? So the discussion where, as you mentioned, that uh, it it is easy to declare ourselves as president. It is difficult. It is easy to declare ourselves as God rather than declaring ourselves as president. So the aparadhas towards devotees are so subtle in nature that it cannot be upfront recognized. Nobody can read our mind. If we are angry at some devotee, we are not paying attention to his words, not happy by looking at him, not offering obeisances. Nobody is there to check us. We can easily uh, see and rectify gross things, but difficult uh, to check subtle aspects in our dealings. So these were some of the points discussed in the group. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Nice deliberation.
Thank you, Prabhuji. May I request Mangalacarana Mataji for the next set of points?
Hare Krishna, Srila Gurudev, please accept my humble obeisances unto the dust of your lotus feet. I want to share what we discussed for the practical ways to avoid Radha Shunya. So it is like one Mataji told that we should do attentive chanting because attentive chanting is attentive chanting will help us to do any aparadh. It will take over and begging for mercy from Srila Gurudev and Acharyas. So that will help us to not to become Radha Shunya. And one more devotee, he told that we should, like I try to now avoiding to blaspheme devotees, misrepresenting Krishna. And few more points is like be submissive to the devotees, be transparent, be flexible for any, like flexible with everything, not be judgmental to anyone. And we should initiate talks between, like, among ourselves. And do services. If you are not comfortable with anybody, then do go to him and or her and do service for that devotee. And even I feel, Srila Gurudev, I want to avoid, I try to avoid, but if somebody else is doing, earlier I was keep listening, but now I tell, please don't talk. Or if he is angry, still I will leave the place and I will not listen also if he is blaspheming or she is blaspheming to devotees, because that will also bring me become, like I will become Radha Shunya of that I felt. And the another thing, is like be prayerful to the deities also. We can pray that please help us so we can't become Radha Shunya. So from begging Radha Rani, Srimati Radha Rani, that is my position, please help me. And telling Narsimha Dev that take away my anarthas will help, like I felt.
You finished?
Hare Krishna, Srila Gurudev. I think she abruptly left the call.
I guess there is a connection issue or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all right. We got the point. So let's continue. While she's rectifying her network.
Sure, Srila Gurudev. So we'll move on to the slides.
Mataji is back here just in case. Ritangi Radha Mataji.
Ratnagi Radha Mataji, if you are here, would you like to complete your points, please?
I don't think she's back.
Yes, Srila Gurudev, the audio is still not connected. So, Shravana Mataji, maybe we'll proceed ahead.
Okay, we are going through this.
Shravana Mataji, we don't see the slides yet. Thank you.
Even Krishna cannot help. The case of Dhruva, sitting like a layer of dust, which is very easily washed off. But Aparadha is like a thunderbolt. When Dhruva offended Ambarish Maharaj and approached Krishna for shelter, Krishna explained that he could not help him. Dhruva had to be forgiven by Ambarish Maharaj. If the Supreme Lord says he cannot wash it off, then who can? Only the Vaishnava at whose feet one has committed the aparadha can excuse the offender. That is a process. That is a bona fide process. What is a bona fide process? The same thing happened to that Brahmana who wanted to defame Srivas Pandit Navadvip. He offended Srivas, now he got leprosy. And he going to Lochita Mahaprabhu to go and beg him for people. You are Patita Pavana, please excuse me. Srita Mahaprabhu for the first time just touched him heavily and drove me away. Still he didn't go, he came at the second time. And the Lord told him, the only way he can help him is to advise him to go to the person whom you offended. That is a process. Otherwise, there are a group of Christians who will do something wrong and go and tell somebody to forgive them. And the foolish people will tell them you are forgiven. How are you forgiven? Because the person, I have taken your cell phone and someone else is forgiven for taking my cell phone. When I want to make a call, I don't see my phone. I will remember someone who told you. So the person will get the reaction. So the principle is explained here. Srila Mahaprabhu told him, go back to Srivas Pandit. Only him can forgive you. The same thing Krishna told Dhruva. Yes, Dhruva. Dhruva went to Brahma. Lord Brahma said, I'm sorry, I cannot help you. He went to Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva said, I'm sorry, as Brahma didn't help you, I cannot help you also. And he went to Narada. Narada told him the same thing, I cannot. And finally, he went to Lord Narayan. Lord Narayan told him, as Brahma, Lord Shiva, Narada cannot help you. I cannot help you also. You should go to the person whom you offended. You should go and beg him. Here you'll see the Vasamuni is flat on the ground, begging for offense and also obtaining the mercy. He touched the lotus feet of Ambarish Maharaj and begged for forgiveness. So begging for forgiveness is not complete without obtaining the mercy. Or there should be restitution. Restitution means that, yeah, return my phone back to me, or you buy another one and give to me. So my mind will be off from that of the pain I will get for not saving my phone when I want to make a call. Mahaprabhu has taught us on the Chaitanya Bhagavad that anyone who blasphemes Krishna's dear devotees is a great offender. If you offer food to Krishna, Krishna never accepts it. His tongue will never utter Krishna's holy name. And sometimes, life after life, he is put into hell and will suffer there. He will lose all his education, the result of his tapasya, shraddha, and anything else he has acquired. That is a process. Because a person who lost his things, whose things have been taken away, feels it. Not just a person who does not know anything about it. How would a person have the feelings? You know their properties, you don't know how it is. Yes. So we should go to the person whom we offended and beg him. For example, if I misplace my phone in Mumbai, I will not go to London to look for it. You search for it in Mumbai where the phone was misplaced. You cannot go to US to go and look for it. You will look for it where it is misplaced. The person whom we offended, we have to beg that person for forgiveness. And after begging, we should obtain the mercy. Take the dust from the person's feet. We should be humble enough to do that. Then we'll be freed. Otherwise, begging alone will not help us completely. We will continue to repeat the same offenses until we obtain the mercy of the person whom we offended. Then we'll be free. You will have the strength to avoid committing the same thing again. This happened to Daksha because when he offended Lord Shiva, he didn't obtain Lord Shiva's mercy. He went to beg Lord Shiva for forgiveness, which Lord Shiva did, but he did not obtain his mercy because in his heart he was just thinking, I'm superior to this person. He's my son-in-law, so he's superior to me. So he didn't do it. And he continued to repeat the same offenses to many people. Next. Realization through contemplation. Sit quietly, close your eyes, visualize this scene. You are standing before Krishna. You have committed a serious personal aparadh like the Vasamuni did. You are begging him, Krishna, please forgive me. Please wash this away. Krishna looks at you and says, I cannot help you. This is aparadh. I will not wash it off. You must go to the devotee you offended. Only they can forgive you. Sit with. Yes. Feel what it will be like if Krishna himself said he won't help you. Now, open your eyes and write. The devotee, I need to approach for forgiveness. What I will say to them. When I will do this. Very good. All right. Party meditation, daily meditation. Only the worshiper at whose feet one has committed the aparadha can excuse the offender. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Srila Gurudev, for explaining us that what devastates our spiritual life. We feel blessed and nourished to hear you throughout, and especially the reflections, our realization sections help us contemplate deeper. Thank you so much, Srila Gurudev. So we will now open the floor for further questions. If anybody have any questions they want to clarify, please feel free to raise your hand, and we will request Srila Gurudev to address them.
Do we have a question from yesterday?
Okay, just checking Srila Gurudev.
Until then, Gurudev, we have Vaishali Mataji's hands up.
Yes, go ahead. Vaishali Devi, please go ahead with your question.
Hare Krishna Maharaj Ji, Dandavat Pranam.
Thank you.
Maharaj Ji, my question is that if some devotee blasphemes the other devotee and we are standing there and if they are talking and we somehow go away from that place, or if we ask the devotee to not talk about the other devotee, so and if that devotee who is talking gets offended, so will that be counted as an aparadh?
No, if you have to, someone is trying to rob you into his or her sinfulness or offensive mentality, and you reject it, even if the person gets angry, that is not offense. That is correct. You have defended yourself and also help that person. Because if you don't give the person to start talking nonsense about the person, you have helped that person. So you cannot be committing a part. Even if the person gets angry, oh, so you think you are pure, think you are superior to me, it's okay. That's okay. Don't worry. Just
Then
excuse yourself and leave the place. If you cannot stop the person, if you cannot change the person, just leave the place.
okay, Maharaj. Maharaj, then how we should humbly handle these kind of situations? Like if we don't want to say anything to them also, but we want to stay away also, and sometime devotees or sometime non-devotees also, Maharaj, they expect us to sit with them and at least hear them. So I mean, it can be done with devotees. That becomes easy sometimes, but to do the same thing with non-devotees becomes a little difficult, Maharaj. And uh, at with in-laws and all, it becomes more difficult. So how we should handle that?
Well, if you, in the same principle, if you cannot change the topic, you should leave there. It's simple. If you cannot change the topic, you should leave there. If you stay there, then you want to get yourself involved with that part. Otherwise, save yourself. If it's possible for you to help the person, help the person. If you cannot, at least you help yourself. Change the topic or you leave the environment. Even if the person is angry, that is fine. It's fine.
Thank you, Maharaj. Hare Krishna, Dhanutman.
Hare Krishna.
Next, can we please have Madhvi Manjari Mataji for her question?
Yeah. Yes.
Hare Krishna, dear Maharaj. Please accept my humble obeisances. Can you
Hare
hear me
Krishna.
okay?
Yes.
Um,
You can hear.
in one of the session, Maharaj, there was a point we are unable to handle external things due to lack of internal potency. And then how to raise that internal potency, you mentioned by increasing the quality of daily practice. So I would like to understand from you that what does it mean by quality practice?
Quality practice. Chant nicely. So hear it nicely. Try to avoid all distractions. There's no joking around, not compromising what we're supposed to do. We shouldn't just be sentimental about everything. Oh no, this is my friend. Is my childhood friend. I cannot avoid going to attend his or her party on the Kadasi day. Or I have to go, even though it's a Kadasi. Yeah, I know, but this is childhood. It's my only friend I have in this world. So I can go to a party on the Kadasi day. Because if he doesn't see me or if he doesn't see me, our friendship is going to break. And this means we are not ready. So good practice means that we don't compromise nonsense. This is poison. Anyway, let me just take it slowly. I know it is poison because I want to keep relationship with family members. Because I don't know if I leave the body, is devotee will be there or not. So at least I should keep friendship with my family members. It is not wrong to Christian conscience doesn't mean we should abandon our family members. They are the one I'm going to live my life in their hands. Better I maintain relationship with them. So I instead of celebrating the disappearance or appearance there, I can follow them to party just to make them happy so we can keep a relationship. Means we are not ready. We are not ready yet. No compromise. Unnecessary things. We should declare exactly what we want in our lives. We should make it very clear. When devotees say, "Oh, Gurudev, I have difficulty and I cannot follow your instruction, I'm not following your instruction, oh Gurudev, I'm very sorry, I'm so low, I'm not a good disciple, I'm not following instructions." But why we cannot follow the instruction? Why we cannot follow? The only reason we cannot follow is because Gurudev, I'm not surrendered to you yet. I'm not surrendered. A shoe cannot tell the owner, no, master, don't wear me today. You can only wear me on Sundays. shoe cannot do like that. Our watch cannot do that. Our dress cannot do like that. Our car can. No. It can't drag me today. Only on Wednesdays. No, they are surrendered to us. So any day is day. Any time is time. That is surrender. When one is surrendered, falling will come easy. Because this is what I have decided to do. Can we do like this in the army? Can we tell our commander in army that today we say we are going to Timbuktu for war. We are going to Timbuktu and we are living here. All of us, we are living here tomorrow, 8 o'clock in the morning. And then they say, Captain, I will come next week. And when you do like that in the army, can we tell our general in the army like this? Or in office, our boss, some of us are working. Oh, boss, you are giving all these laws and principles and all this order here. Well, I'm going on leave now. I'll come back next year. Yeah, we can talk. We'll tell our boss like that in office. But we can tell a special master like that. Oh, Gurudev, I'm sorry, I'm so weak devotee, I'm not a good disciple. I cannot follow your instructions. Every day I'll get a message or letters, message from disciples. Oh, Gurudev, I'm so advanced devotee, I cannot follow your instructions. I'm not following your instructions. Oh, Gurudev, I'm not following. So, yeah, Gurudev will clap for us. Yahoo! You're on it. Back home, back to Godhead. Yes. You're on the way to Godhead. I don't see any guru who will tell you like that. Anyways, you will tell that doesn't like you. They are greatest enemy. So we should try to avoid telling social masters this thing. You may think that this is sincerity is open. Very good. We appreciate you for being sincere, but I will consider being sincere means that should be surrendered to the spiritual master and follow what he has been. Then that is seriousness. That is seriousness. And the guru is saying, I want my disciples, please get up early morning, chant year 16 round before 7:30. No, Guru, I'm so lazy. I cannot do that. I will do it 6 p.m. I'm so busy. That means you're not surrender. It means you're not serious. A serious person, a surrendered person, yes. And he's there to do it. Does it make sense? Thank you.
Nobody has a question. I have another question, Maharaj. Can I ask?
Yes, what is? Yes, go ahead.
So you mentioned one of the session, like, Bhagavad Gita 4.35, Ejnatva na punarmoham. Having obtained real knowledge, then you start to see everybody as a part and parcel of the Supreme Lord.
Yes.
So what does it really mean by having obtained real knowledge, Maharaj? I mean, we have been hearing from you, earlier as well, that everybody is part and parcel, but we are not always seeing everybody as a part and parcel. So is that a spiritual vision bestowed by Guru and Supreme Lord? I mean, what's the process, like knowing versus understanding versus realizing?
It means that we have come to that point that the Guru has given us that knowledge. Now I'm seeing you as part of Krishna. Therefore, I cannot abuse you. I cannot disrespect you. I will treat you as a spiritual. That means the knowledge is not revealed. We have gotten it. And if not, means that there is something wrong with our approach, something wrong with our submissive inquiry, something wrong with our service. Our service is not selfless. One who is not selfless cannot render sincere service to a spiritual master. Only a person who is selfless can render a sincere service to a spiritual master, a service which we render like a menial servant. And if that service is not rendered, our approach, our sincere inquiry and approach is not complete. The proper mention in that purport. Very, very, very clear. Very, very clear. One of my favorite purport. I like it. I always quote it because I'm trying to understand it. Papa said, okay, they're putting it. One has to approach a bona fide spiritual master to receive the knowledge. So, is it that I approach you when I have not surrendered to you? No. Only when I am surrendered to you that I can say that, yes, I am on the right mood, on the selfless mood to approach you. If I still have my selfish, I still have my selfish interests separate from yours, that cannot be surrendered. One has to approach a bona fide spiritual master to receive the knowledge. Such a spiritual master should be accepted in full surrender. Understand? So we are not surrendered yet. That is why it is difficult for us to keep the instructions. Did Arjun tell Krishna like this? Did Arjun tell Krishna, oh, my dear Lord, I cannot keep to this instruction I give you to you? Throughout the Bhagavad Gita, you see Krishna was expressing his situation. He was not telling Krishna, oh, Krishna, no, I cannot do this. That he said in the beginning. But when knowledge is given to Arjuna, he said, yes, I have gotten everything. Nasta moham smriti labda toya payachuta mayachuta. I have regained my strength. Arjuna didn't tell Krishna, oh, no, this is, I cannot do this. That is surrender. And because he was surrendered, everything entered into him. Everything. So Krishna confirmed that. Did you listen to me with an attentive mind and the illusion is gone? Arjuna say, yes. Krishna say, how? I'm ready to do anything you tell me to do. And I say, oh, Krishna say, yes, that's it. This is science. And the results can be practically proven. If we are surrendered, knowledge will be given. If I'm just coming to you, I still keep my physically, I'm sitting with you as a disciple, but inside me, I have blocked it. just talk what you want to talk. I will take only what I want to do from you. That is, most of us are like this in our Christian consciousness. Therefore, the message is not entering. The message is supposed to enter like it entered at June. So we are not surrendered, but we are making false inquiry to demonstrate our knowledge. Knowledge is different. Knowledge is different from Bhakti. We should understand this.
Maharaj.
All right, Krishna. Next question.
Thank you, Srila Gurudev. Next, we'll have Shweta Mataji with her question.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, Danvat Pranam. My respectful and humble obeisances unto you. Guru Maharaj,
Thank you.
as you wonderfully explained surrender right now. So I want to ask, according to each person, surrender must be different. I don't know
Yes.
how different, but surrender must be different. So,
Yes.
like Prabhupada said, 16 rounds and 4 principles. I don't know. I'm not that much great mind that I can tell why he said this, but it does 16 rounds implies that person is surrendered?
It is not always that someone is chanting sincerely surrender. I can be chanting sincerely with some motive. Let me chant sincere around, keep the principle, so that a special master will send me to America. I will go to America. That's the ultimate goal of my chanting Hare Krishna. Someone can do that. There are many people like that. So that is not surrender.
Yes.
Right?
Second question is, like we say, we should avoid Vaishnava Aparadha. So, if non-devotee do bad with non-devotee, that is also Aparadha, Guru Maharaj.
What do you think?
I think that is also sin or Aparadha, whatever we classify.
Fine. But that means offensive we're doing to somebody. You don't not only a devotee. Apara can be done to anybody. To a child, to a husband, to brother, sister, husband, friends. Yes.
That case, if someone do aparadha to a non-devotee to non-devotee, so in that case, Krishna can forgive only, or like Vaishnava aparadha, that person has to forgive.
It doesn't matter who the person is. If you beg, then you'll be forgiven. Even if you're a devotee, if you don't beg, you'll not be forgiven. The principle, if you beg, you'll be forgiven. That's all.
Thank you, Guru Maharaj.
Hari Bol.
Hari Bol.
Guru Maharaj, on a very similar line, we had a question from yesterday. The question is from Swayam Prabha Mataji. She's asking that we usually, offend so many devotees. So is it like we have to go to everybody and ask for forgiveness? Is it like we have to message them, or we have to go to each one of them and ask for forgiveness? So I think with your answer, you have clarified that yes, we have to seek forgiveness from each one of them in order to clear out our offenses.
All right.
Next, can we please have Anuragni Sudevi Mataji?
Madai told Nityananda Prabhu, I don't remember, I can't remember everybody that I offended because in my madness, I don't see people I've offended. There are too many. I can't remember. I don't even know who are the people. So what to do? So Nityananda Prabhu say you should go and dig a gut at the Ganga. So people who come and bet today, they will be freed. He did. Madai did. But we're not in India now, so how will we go and dig a gut? Go to Lagoon in Lagos to go and dig gut. Who will go there? During things. So what to do? So go to the deities and beg. If you know the people, you should go there. If you don't know, you can go to the deities. The other day we mentioned, I think people are not hearing nicely. We mentioned the other day, a Christian said, anyone who is serving cemetery, then Christian will help to free us from the offenses. We are serving cemetery. All right, next one.
Thank you, Sri.
Anuragi Sudevi Hare Krishna. What's a beautiful question? Cannot hearing you.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Accept my
Okay.
humble obeisance at
Okay.
divine Maharaj. Maharaj,
Thank
if we
you.
ask forgiveness from the Lord Jagannath, how it's
Huh?
in some situation, if we go and ask forgiveness from Jagannath, please forgive me, like that, so on happen like that.
Before you go to Jagannath, you should go and beg the person first.
Okay, Maharaj.
If you know the person, you should go. Now you give him a purification. Then you can tell Jagannath later. Or tell Jagannath to please help the person you're going to beg so the person can forgive you. I know my friend is very great. Please help me talk to that devotee. When I will go and beg the devotee sincerely, he or she will be able to forgive me. You can do like that. That would be nice.
One more question, Maharaj, regarding this chanting beat. So when when the newcomer comes, when we give the chanting beat backs, so sometimes they were a very knowable person. So if right now they don't have money, so I can get like a amount like later, Maharaj. That will it come to the karmic reactions when we give free of chanting beat bag or? So what would be the procedure, Maharaj? Because previously
don't
they
get
were
karma.
doing like they were distributing like freely chanting bags. So now we are just particularly concerned. So regarding that, can you just lighten us, Maharaj?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you give people. If you want to do charity, you're giving people free to encourage them to chant. That is fine. There's no karma there. You are doing. You are trying to help people to encourage them to take to Krishna consciousness. So there's no karma to incur in that. You are helping people. Yeah.
Okay. So is there a necessity to get the money from them? Then the karmic reaction will not come to our end. Is there any sastric identification, Maharaj?
I've not had any person anywhere that if you collect money from chanting bead or bead back, you get reaction. I've not had any acharya say like that anywhere. We are encouraging people to chant. So how will they get beat? If we are afraid they are going to get sin, how will they get beat to chant?
Okay. Then there is no issue. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Malti Gopika Mataji, would you like to go next, please?
कृष्णा गुरु महाराज।
Hare Krishna.
आपके चरण कमलों में कोटि कोटि प्रणाम। गुरु महाराज जी, मैं काफी समय से सोच रही थी कि ये प्रश्न आपसे पूछूं, लेकिन मैं पूछ नहीं पा रही थी। हालांकि आपने बताया कि अपराध छोटे बच्चे के प्रति भी किया जाए तो लगता है, लेकिन माता पिता अगर बच्चों को कुछ अच्छी चीजें बता रहे हैं, समझा रहे हैं, कभी कभी डांट रहे हैं, मतलब बच्चे बड़े हो गए, 30 साल के, बड़े हो गए हैं 30-35 साल के, और उनको माता पिता कुछ कह रहे हैं, तो ऐसे सिचुएशन में भी माता पिता को अपराध लगता है। जैसे कि एक प्रभु जी है, जैसे मेरे मेरे ब्रदर, रियल ब्रदर, वो ब्रह्मचारी थे, और फिर बाद में वो मतलब वाइट ड्रेस में आ गए, उसके लिए मम्मी ने भी बहुत डांटा, मैंने भी बहुत डांटा, तो इसके लिए भी हमें अपराध लगेगा गुरु महाराज?
Srila Gurudev, Mataji is pointing out with the question that she understands that aparadha made even to the kids are also aparadhas. But let's say we are as parents, we are correcting our grown-up childs, let's say 20-year-old child. Does that also quantify as aparadha? And Mataji also quote an example where she mentioned that one of his brother, who was initially a temple brahmachari and later on transitioned to white dress, and with this transition she and few other family members scolded him for this transition. So does this also count as an aparadh? So she has two parts of the question, Guru Maharaj.
The parents have the responsibility to correct this child. Even though Krishna is the supreme God, the parent is correcting him. Why is Yashoda carrying stick? It's to correct Krishna. Because it's not my child. It's my child. I have to train him to behave properly. You are the son of a king. You should behave properly. That's the duty of the parent. It is necessary to do that. There was such a matter. It's a such a matter. So many actions. If you know Yashoda is supreme God, will you do this thing? He said, well, he can be God. Whatever he is, okay. But as my child, my duty is to correct him. Let him be whoever he is. But I have the responsibility to correct him as my child. We have that duty, and we should do it nicely. And someone is brahmachari and he changed to householder. It's not chastising. That is the choice. He knows that he won't be able to keep it. He better get married. That is fine. I've seen many devotees who are doing things which is disturbing my mind. They're not keeping to the principle and not getting married. This is cheating. Why people should punish themselves like that? Why? Even though we have come so close to Krishna, we are hearing this is a nice thing every time like this. Many people, they are not married, so they're so-called brahmachari, but they're not keeping the principle and are not getting married. Can't you get married? No, I don't want to get married. But look at what we're doing. It is disturbing our movement. It's disturbing our practice, our moving forward in Christian consciousness because of duplicity. See, duplicity. Better to get married and live a sincere household life than to cheat. I'm seeing so many devotees are misbehaving. It is not good. So if your brother honestly changed to get married, don't chastise him. You see, let him get married and live nicely and keep the practice. He sincerely get back to nice practice. And make progress in that way. Then to hang around with the saffron and be misbehaving. You're cheating. I'm speaking from experience because I'm dealing with so many people. I know what nonsense things people are doing. So you should not chastise him. You should not condemn him because he's getting married. Better to get a nice girl for him. Let them be good devotees and chant and follow nicely. They will make progress.
Guru Maharaj, Mataji is adding a follow-up that he does not even want to get married, and he's not, he has left his brahmachari life also, like that. She has a confusion, so just thought to put it here.
So check with him why he doesn't want to get married. He doesn't want to get married. What did he change? It could be that before you condemn him, you should check with him first. He must have some reason. He's not feeling comfortable with, like I'm saying, I've seen so many nonsense brahmacharis who are misbehaving. Maybe he's seen that and he's not feeling comfortable. Let me just stay outside. And to stay outside and start wearing stuff, it would be better for him. White. Right? That is better. Hare Krishna.
Srila Gurudev, we have 2 more questions.
What is it?
So next we have Hamsaduta Prabhuji. Could you please unmute?
Hare Krishna, Srila Gurudev, please can I accept my respectful obeisances to your divine lotus feet and glory to Srila Guru Srila Prabhupada. And all glories to wonderful and sound devotees. Thank you, Maharaj, for the wonderful classes and teachings. Maharaj, my question is that at that time you were saying that if somebody is a neophyte, it's good that he don't come close to the spiritual master because he will commit a lot of offenses, unknowing offenses. So, Guru
Yes.
Maharaj, at what point can we feel that we can come close to the spiritual master? Because since I hear that, I have this fear in my heart because always I have a desire to come close. If I get a chance, I want to come to my Guru Maharaj, but now I have the fear that since I'm in your fight, maybe I'm going to commit unknown offenses. So I'm a bit disturbed about this. So if I come to see you, I have to stay far away, or why should I do, Guru Maharaj? This is my first question. And my second question is that when I come to the Krishna consciousness, I have this habit of touching senior devotees and sannyasis' feet. And somebody told me that I don't have to do that because I have to only touch the lotus feet of my spiritual master, because if you touch somebody's feet, you are sharing the karma with the person, or you are surrendering yourself to the devotee that he has to do whatever he said to you. So can you clear that for me, please? Hare Krishna.
If you want to do something, you better understand what to do. So you want to go to the spiritual master? Yes, you should go to the spiritual master. You have the right. But you should know what I supposed to do there. I should just go and sit there and look at him. No service, no hearing. I saw one day we had a program a very big hall. So many devotees were there. And I saw one devotee, he came late and pushed people away all the way, and he came right in our front. And sitting there and making a phone call.
Mm.
So I was looking at him. Why he didn't do the phone call at the back there? Why must you come all the way past the crowd to come and sit here, not to hear your spiritual master, just to come and make a phone call? You're not calling the spiritual master, he's calling somebody else. Is that proper?
No,
So is that association with the spiritual master?
no, not at
No.
all.
Proper association is to hear. So we should go there to hear what to do. Go and do it. Not to go and sit down and say, oh, my spiritual master is wearing eyeglass today. Yes. Yes, maybe I should start wearing the same thing. That is not association. That is competition. That is very poisonous. It's not association. We should go and hear. We should not go and joke around. Like what do you mean? You should know what I'm going to do there. What am I going to do there? I'm going to ask a question, to get some advice, to get some service, to get direction what to do. That is association, but not to go and sit there and see, oh, see all the favorite disciples are sitting there, but I'm not sitting there. All these favorite already covered the whole place. I cannot sit there. That is dangerous mentality, right? So if we are going there, then we should keep our minds clear. We should understand what we're going to do there, not just to go and hang around, do nothing, and make offenses. That's what it means.
Okay. Thank you so much. My heart is at ease now. Thank you, Guru Maharaj.
Don't come and sit with the
And
spiritual master to make a phone call. Come all the way from US to go to India, go and sit in Vrindavan. Go to Vrindavan and make a phone call with the spiritual master. That is not correct.
Thank you,
Guru
Guru
Dev, you
Maharaj.
told me to come and join you in the japa every morning, but I cannot do that. I cannot follow that instruction. But you came all the way from US to go and Vrindavan. You cannot come and join a guru for japa in the morning. That is not association. Yes,
Thank you.
we're touching the feet of a sadhu. One is a sign of respect for the old elder, and also getting the dose for purification. But you don't come and tell the spiritual master, wait, Guru Dev, wait here. Let me take a dose from you. Go for business, talk here, touch your feet. Wait. Everybody should watch me, should see. I'm going to go touch a Guru Dev's feet. That is not. Guru Dev cannot touch her feet. I don't see any devotee would say, yes, please come and touch my feet. Come, all of you come. I don't see any devotee would do like that. You know our tradition.
Yes, most of the time they remove their foot away. They don't want to touch it.
Yeah, you should follow very nicely. So, if you touch the feet, that is okay. But you're not following, but I'm thinking I will not follow. I will not follow Guru. Guru, I'm not following anything. But I will touch the feet. I can dump all my sin on you. So you carry my sin so I can go back and commit. And come and dump it on you. Whenever I see you.
No.
That is nonsense. Okay, we have gone too far. We can close here.
Thank you.
Radha
Thank you
Kun.
so, Guru
Okay,
Maharaj.
Radha Kun.
Thank you.
Radha Kun, what's the question?
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, Dandavat Pranam. Maharaj, my
Hare
question
Krishna.
was accidentally in the crowd in the Ter Kadam, I pushed one very senior Mataji. She was behind me and I was totally unaware. The crowd was just moving. So I immediately touched her feet and she got so furious, she slapped. And I'm like, oh Krishna, what I can do to her? And I'm like just bending. And because she was Mataji, I touched her feet. But she got so furious. So I just said sorry and just ran away from the scene. So I don't know how to say sorry to her, but I don't. So how will I get free from this sin?
It's okay, you say sorry, that is fine. Touching her feet means that you are giving her some karma. That is why she's furious. she knows that. She didn't take that it's a respect. She feels, she knows that, she's dropping all her sin on me. Don't take it. That's okay, since you beg her, it's fine. That is okay. All right. Mr. Prabhupada ki jai, Gora Bhakti ki jai, Radha Sunya ki jai, Kartik 2025 ki jai, Sisi Yashoda Damodara ki jai. See you all tomorrow.
The Guru Maharaj ki jai.
Hari Hari Bol. See you tomorrow.
Thank you so much, Srila Guru.
Hari Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So this ends our today's session around Radha Shunya. Thank you everybody for joining and staying throughout the session. We humbly seek your association for the next day, tomorrow, day 21. And yeah, that's all. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Preeti Mataji, do we have the audio?
জানি পকতি কর্মে জড়মতি না জানি পকতি কর্মে জড়মতি করেছি সংসার মাগে পামর কান্দিয়া কান্দিয়া মাগে পামর কান্দিয়া কান্দিয়া করো হে করুণদান সকলি পারো দুর্জনে তারিতে তোমার শক্তি দুর্জন তারিতে তোমার শক্তি কে আছে পাপির আর পারো পারো জীবের কারণ আসিয়া প্রপঞ্চে জীবের কারণে আসিয়া প্রপঞ্চে লীলা কইলে সুবিস্তার দোষে দোষী অসুর শত পাইল চরণ অসুর সকল পাইল চরণ বিনোদ তাকিল বসি Kadia